Good morning, and welcome to another episode of the Breakfast Show with Marisha LaShay, entrepreneurial series. Man, what's up, you guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? I am Marisha LaShay. It is so good to be back before you guys. I love y'all. Thank you guys for the constant support and promotionals. I just love you guys, the shares, the likes. Thank you, because it's not easy, but I thank you guys for rocking with me and being with me. So, with that being said, you guys, we're going to go ahead and kick off today's show. Of course, you guys know I love a good check in. How are you guys feeling this morning on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst day of your life and 10 being the best day of your life? Can you be below a 1? Can you be below above a 10? Absolutely. Nobody can tell you how to feel as it relates to where you are, and how you waking up, and what mental state you're in. So, you guys, I'll go ahead and go first. For me, today, excuse me, it's been a battle, but I'm glad to be here before you guys. First, just give an honor to God who's ahead of my life, and to be in the land of the living. But I am feeling very grateful, very productive. Um, Yeah, I'm just feeling very humble right now. My number, if I could say where I'm at, I'm about an A strong 8.5. Reason being is because, like, you never know what could happen in a day. And just going forward, when you keep your mind on your mission, when you stay in your lane, that is definitely perfect for you to do so. Like, that's a blessing. And that's where I'm at, y'all. I'm just feeling blessed, thankful. You know, this week was kind of, or maybe one of the hardest weeks. It was just a drag. Like, it was just so many different things going on, so many different things happening. And I just needed to catch my breath and still stay in it. And that is what's resonating with me right now as I think back over my week. Today is Saturday. Happy Saturday. I know a couple people birthdays today. Shout out to my line sister, Marnika. Happy birthday, Queen. My good friend Derrickson. Happy birthday, King. Man, shout out to y'all birthdays being today. If you have a birthday, please feel free to let me know. Please go ahead and drop them comments as well. I don't want to just hold you guys, but I'm just in the place of being humble, grateful, and just moving forward, just knowing that when I get off track, I could pick it back up. And yes, that's my thing. So, you guys, I want to go ahead and segue in what today's focus is going to be for the show. And today we are going to focus we are going to definitely focus on handling the challenges and opportunities of initial growth. So, you guys, we know like everything have its challenges and opportunities for you to turn that challenge around. A challenge is not a bad thing. So, if you haven't already, go ahead and get that notebook and get that paper so we can go ahead and stop and jot and get this information on what we need to do. I'm going to discuss 7 ways that we can actually approach challenges and turn those around for opportunities of initial growth. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Uh, okay, so the first, the first challenge that you could definitely run into is being able to prioritize cash flow management. Okay, And this is one of the biggest challenges in early growing is managing the cash flow of the actual businesses or business that you may have. So, entrepreneurs should track expenses, ensure timely payments, and plan for unexpected costs to keep their businesses financially stable during periods of growth. Okay, that is definitely important as it relates to how you're going to keep up with your business. Okay. Second, building a strong support network. So you're connecting with your mentors, other entrepreneurs, or support groups can definitely help first timers navigate obstacles more efficiently. They can offer advice, share experiences, and provide emotional support as the business grows. So the first one was, of course, being able to prioritize cash flow management, but we also need to be able to build a strong support network, and that will look like mentors, other entrepreneurs, and support groups that can help first timers, such as myself and others out there listening, to navigate obstacles more efficient. Third thing is to focus on customer feedback. Early stage businesses benefit greatly from understanding customer needs and adjusting offerings. Entrepreneurs should actively seek feedback and use it to refine their product or service. And that's oftentimes seen with the business owner or entrepreneur leaving room for feedback by providing surveys to their actual consumers or reviews. You know what I'm saying? In the form of reviews, most places say, "Can you please leave a review for me? How was your service today?" Because they want to know how they can improve, what is working and what is not working. It's a data point, but we also use it even in an educational setting where we take a biweekly survey, what is happening, what is working, what is not. Okay. Um, Fourth challenge is staying flexible and adaptable. As opportunities arise, new challenges may follow. So entrepreneurs should be ready to pivot or adjust their business model in response to the market shifts, customer preferences, or unforeseen challenges. Okay. You can never have all your risks and different challenges to the T because some of them come out of nowhere sometimes. Okay. So that's your fourth thing, and that is to stay flexible and adaptable. All right. Heading to the fifth thing on my list. You want to invest in a scalable system. Okay. Invest in a scalable system, and this is what is meant by that. While initially operating with limited resources, it's important to invest in tools and systems such as software automation that can scale with the business as it grows, saving time and reducing errors in the long run. Okay, did we say that you have to go and spend all of your money in one place? No, this takes time, And no, I'm not expecting you to just go run out here and just get to spending money crazy, as if it grows on trees, because it does not. All right. Next challenge is embrace marketing and branding. As growth picks up, it's vital for the first time entrepreneurs to establish their brand and engage in effective marketing strategies to reach a wider audience, raise awareness, and stay competitive. Okay. And last but not least, maintain your work life balance. The initial growth phase can be overwhelming, but as an entrepreneur, you should not neglect your health and personal life. So with running a business, yes, it is a all the time, commitment. However, but you have to pencil in those doctor's appointments. You have to pencil in taking care of your health, your mental health, and just your health in general, and your personal life. If you have children, if you have a husband, make sure that you are prioritizing that time with them. Managing your stress, taking your breaks, and delegating tasks will help maintain long term productivity and sustainability. All right. So I want to jump right into three examples of this. Okay. When we talk about um, three major challenges, which was already mentioned, cash flow issues. Say, for instance, if I was a new tech startup, they secure an initial investment but struggles to pay its employees on time because of delayed payments from clients. Without proper cash flow for forecasting, the company faces operational difficulties. So what they're saying is before you decide to start hiring, make sure that you have revenue set aside just in case for a rainy day because a business need reserves as well. And when I say reserves, I'm talking about money that they can utilize if needed. All right. Another example is building brand recognition. Example: a small fashion business is struggling to make its mark in a crowded market. Despite having great products, it doesn't have enough visibility, and its potential customers aren't aware of the brand. That can definitely be a challenge. So then you have to think outside of the box as it comes down to your actual marketing. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to really sit down and plan how you're going to market your business in a way that, hey, if it is a lot of people in your industry, how are you going to set yourself aside? And last but not least, managing your time and resources. Example: a first time restaurant owner faces burnout because they are juggling multiple roles. They're handling inventory, customer service, marketing, and managing employees, leaving them little time to focus on strategy or growth. So, when we speak about those three examples, I also have um, three initial growth opportunities: word of mouth and organic growth. Okay. Example: I have a couple examples for these as well. A local gym opens and sees a quick influx of members through word of mouth referrals. The positive experiences shared by early customers help build a solid base of loyal customers who bring in new members. Also, expanding your customer base. Example: online boutique for handmade jewelry expands by reaching new customers through social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook. This leads to an increase in sales and greater brand visibility, enabling the business to actually scale. All right. And my last example is partnerships and collaboration. Example: a freelance graphic designer partners with a marketing agency to offer package deals for small businesses. This collaboration brings new clients to both businesses and creates more revenue streams for the designer. So when we think about all of these different ideas as it relates to different challenges, some of the biggest challenges or the main three challenges that you could definitely face that's common: cash flow issues, building recognition, and managing your time and resources. We also must consider those three main areas for initial growth opportunities in our examples, such as word of mouth and organic growth, expanding your customer base, and partnerships and collaborations. Overall, we have to be ready to be on go mode about all of these aspects of our business. And I know that we cannot do it all, but it is definitely possible to set up your social media platform where you could actually be able to push out content without you having to schedule every day. You can schedule for the week. You take one day out of the week and you can actually sit down and schedule your post. You know, anything is possible, especially with having to hold so many roles. Sometimes you could get sidetracked. And I want to admit to you guys today, it happened to me this week. And what am I going to do about it? My goal and my challenge that I'm taking on is I'm going to have a better next week for my podcast, kicking off on Sunday, starting today, even. You know, I've made some mistakes in the background that I haven't had an opportunity to share with you guys. But I always believe that being authentic and real about what's going on in the background just because y'all not there is definitely needed. You know, it's been many a times that I've had to stop my show because my workload has been so heavy. And I want to share that and I want to name that because you are not alone. Sometimes it does get overwhelming. You don't know which way to go. You don't know who to ask. You don't know. You just don't know what to do. You find yourself lost. So then when you feel that way, you know what you should do? Take a step back and begin to brain dump and check in with yourself. What is it that I want to see? How do I want to see this? What is it that I need to learn? What is it that I could do to push and push and push? It doesn't have to be perfect. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you have to be willing to put in the work and you have to be willing to put in the consistency to be able to actually grow your brand as to what it is. Because I remember hitting a wall. Like I had a goal. I kept speaking that goal every day. I kept saying, I'm going to get 1,000 listeners. I'm going to get over 1,000 listeners. What did you do to get there? What did you do? I showed up consistently every day. I started adding other things to my actual collection of the breakfast show. I started becoming more creative. I also started introducing myself every month. Hey, you guys, my name is Marisha LaShay. Last year I rolled out with Joycember, okay? Because at work it was just very rough place. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna use this podcast as my outlet. My podcast has been my outlet, it has been my therapy. And I just was like, man, I want to get on here and do this. I want to get on here. I'm pushing myself to grow in a space. Last just 2 months ago, didn't I have a co-host? It's the push to reach out to say, hey, is it possible that you think that you could do this with me? Hey, it's just about getting out there. Same thing like for me getting guests on this actual show. I had to put myself out there. You got to take the risk. You cannot be scared. Do it scared. Reach out to people because they can only say yes or no, as my grandmother will always say. So today, I want you to remember something. I want you to show up consistently every day. And I need you to take a break when you feel like that you cannot go on and you've lost all hope. Don't give up. Stay encouraged because I know that you could do it. I know that you could turn this thing around. I know that that you could go and see God so he could give you the guidance. Please reach out to somebody, talk to somebody that could help. So y'all, with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's show. It was very short and sweet and to the point. I hope that this helps somebody. But yes, I will talk to you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you for tuning in to listen to what I had to say. And that is the close of the show.